Hello, Joey Bunton here at the Tranel Financial Group. There are positives everywhere you look, regardless of the situation. You either choose to look at them or you don't. In my house, we choose to focus on them. No one would choose the current global events that are top of mind for everyone right now. If you could wave a wand and make them disappear, of course, I think everyone would do that. But you control what you can control. And so if it had to happen, if it had to come to pass, it could have happened at a better time for our growing family. We've got a 4-year-old who just turned 4 during the shelter in place, and a almost 5-month-old who apparently just turned old enough for me to refer to her age in months instead of weeks, so that's fun. I've always tried to do the overnights, the overnight wake-ups and feedings. You know, I get to go off and be around a bunch of amazing humans every day and chat with different individuals day in and day out. Just be around a lot of different people. She gets to stay home and be peppered with the same questions and occasional tantrums and wiped noses and other body parts and prepare meal after meal after meal. And so she's earned her sleep. She deserves to sleep through the night, and I can wake up and take those overnights. Plus, I actually have always enjoyed them as well. They're, a chance to just be you and the kid and no distractions, no noise, except for obviously babies make a ton of it. But other than that, no noise. And so I've always enjoyed them. And when they end, I remember the day that JJ slept through the night. I was crushed. It's my 4-year-old. I was very upset, very emotional day. And likewise, Aria, my daughter, she didn't give me very much warning. And so when it ended abruptly, I was also very upset. She went from 2 times a night, every night, 2 times a night, 2 times a night, 2 times a night. I wake up at 6 in the morning and realized I never got a wake-up call. What happened? And I was very upset. It was a tough day. But it was later on that very day that Governor Pritzker announced that we would be sheltering in place. And so simply because we're sheltered in place, now I'm working in my basement. Once, twice, maybe 3 times a day, I hear little feet come down the stairs. And the layout here, I'm looking straight down a hallway. And then there's a little landing and up the stairway to the main floor. And so JJ comes down the stairs, and he's right here in my line of sight. And then he gets down on his belly and he army crawls over, directly through my line of sight. And he gets down to my feet, and I hear him giggle. He thinks he's about to sneak up on Dad. I get to have lunch with my wife and my son every day. Typically, the baby's sleeping during that time. I get to read a story or two before JJ's 1 p.m. nap time every day. I haven't skipped a beat in, continuing to get to know my daughter and to continue to forge that bond and to, observe all the things that babies do, all the milestones that babies have and all of that. And so it's just been a really great time in our lives. It's not necessarily a great time on a global scale right now, but in my home, in my family, and in my life, it's been a wonderful last few weeks. And so I just wanted to share that from, a father and a partner's perspective. And I know the video got a little long, but anybody who knows me knows that if I'm paying you by the word or the minute, just get me talking about the kids, and your job is done. But perhaps this could be a point of light for someone out there. So I'll cut myself off now before I make this any longer. But continue to look for the positives. I'm sure I'll talk to you soon, and have an amazing day.